Second stimulus check, second stimulus package update for January 7th. Folks, before we get into this video, if you can subscribe and ring the bell to get future notifications on videos I upload. And if you like this video, please go over and give it a thumbs up and share this video. And all comments are welcome. I like comments, and leave a comment there if you received your stimulus check yet, or if you haven't. I've put up a lot of other videos that show exactly why, if you didn't receive it, and what to do. On this $2,000 stimulus check that Joe Biden said in his campaign and said as president-elect, is looking good, that since the House and the Senate's controlled by Democrats now, there should be nothing postpone it to go through. It would have been the same way around with Trump. If it was Republicans in the House and Senate, it would go through. So this is looking very possible. And this was for $2,000 per adult, and I don't really remember if it's $2,000 for dependents. But still, that's quite a bit of money, a lot better than the little measly $600 a lot of folks got. A lot of folks didn't get yet. It's still tied up, lost, because of the way they decided to send it. But anyways, folks, $2,000 stimulus checks could become a reality with the Democratic control of the Senate. Democrats vowed Wednesday to rush the $2,000 checks to Americans as quickly as possible as they clinch unified control of Washington, with the Senate wins in. The move would make good on promises President-elect Joe Biden made to Georgia voters in the final days of the runoff race, which ended Tuesday with Democrat Raphael Warnock beating Republican. Those Democratic victories flipped control of the Senate to the Democrats, giving them a monopoly on power in the nation's capital for the first time since Barack Obama's first term. I still think it should be like a Democrat, Republican between the House and Senate and the presidency, instead of all three being Democrat or all three being Republican. That's just my opinion. One of the first things that I want to do when our new senators are seated is deliver the $2,000 checks to the American families, Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer said, who will become Majority Leader, told reporters on Wednesday. That would be good. Americans need that $2,000 stimulus, or whatever they're going to call it. This $600 didn't work out good, and a lot of folks got it. It don't pay hardly anything because bills are piled up so much. The $2,000 checks have become a flashpoint since President Trump embraced them in December, rejecting a lower figure negotiated by his own administration. The House approved the higher number, but the Senate rejected it. Biden wavered on the issue, but ended up explicitly promising Georgia voters that should Warnock and Ossoff win, people would get the checks. That would be nice. Folks need that $2,000. They could use all the help they could get. Their elections will put an end to the block in Washington that the $2,000 stimulus check, that the money would go out the door immediately to help people who are in real trouble, Biden said. In Georgia, in the closing days of the Senate campaigns, think about what it will mean to your lives, putting food on the table, paying rent. I have my own opinion on both the Democrats and the Republicans on both sides. They both were objected to giving folks more stimulus. And then at times, Pelosi wanted to give more. At times, the Republicans wanted to give more. It was just a shame Americans had to wait 8 months to get $600 and have it all. A lot of folks, millions of folks, not get theirs because of a mess up in the direct deposit system. It's unclear how quickly Congress could actually vote on the checks. That depends on when the elections in Georgia are certified, which could be delayed by the GOP challenges, making the timing uncertain. Additionally, it's not clear whether the House and the Senate would vote on the checks as a standalone legislation or as part of a larger package that could also include items like state and local aid. extension of unemployment benefits, congressional aides cautioned that discussion with the Biden team over how to proceed were in the early stages. Together in under 2 weeks, when we inaugurate the new Biden-Harris administration, a unified Democratic Party will advance extraordinary process for the people, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said in a statement. We will pursue a science and value-based plan to crush the coronavirus and deliver relief to struggling families. Watch your mail for your stimulus debit card. The IRS says it is sending approximately 8 million, that's a whole lot of cards, prepaid debit cards loaded with the second stimulus payment this week. Loaded with that $600, and if you're married or filed jointly, it's $1,200, and then for $600 for the dependents. So it should be coming in your mail. You got to check that, folks, and see. Watch your mail closely if you're getting it that way, or a paper check, which would be in a white envelope. The cards known as Economic Impact Payment, EIP cards, could go to anyone who didn't already receive a direct deposit payment, the agency said. The announcement comes after many people threw out cards they received for the first stimulus payment because they thought they were junk mail or scams. So check your mail and make sure you don't throw it away, because you have to follow the instructions. I don't know if they come preloaded. I guess they do come preloaded. And see how to activate it if they're not activated. So don't throw them away, folks. Been waiting too long for this. Been waiting 8 months to get this $600. Again, folks, if you can, please subscribe and ring the bell for future updates. Make sure and go over and smack the thumbs up. Hit that like button and share this video. And all comments are welcome. Please leave a comment if you received your stimulus direct deposit, or if you haven't, or if you received any of these cards here. The IRS and Treasury urge eligible people who don't receive a direct deposit to watch their mail carefully during this period, the IRS said. Not everyone who received a card for the first payment will receive a card for the second. They could receive a check instead, and some who receive a check the first time may receive a card this time, the agency said. Wow, if that ain't confusing, I'll have to read it again. Not everyone who received a card for the first payment will receive a card for the second. They could receive a check instead, and some who receive a check the first time may receive a card this time, the agency said. The cards are being sent in a white envelope that prominently displays the U.S. Department of Treasury seal, the IRS said. The card has the Visa name on the front and the issuing bank name, MetaBank, on the back of the card. Don't toss those away, folks. That's your stimulus check that you received. So make sure and be on the lookout for those white envelopes in your mailbox out there. I wouldn't leave them in there too long. Get them out of your mail if you got a mailbox in your house, and get them in your house, and there's your stimulus check. Again, folks, I want to make sure that you guys can hit the like button for this video. It helps YouTube promote this channel. All of you, I want to give you a special thank you for all of you that subscribe to this channel, all of you that have been viewing all the videos, and all of you that have left the comments about getting your stimulus check or not getting it, and in general, and asking questions. I like the questions. If any of you have any questions you want me to answer them, please leave it in the comment below. I'll do my best to help you out. And if you got time, go back and look through my previous videos. I got one, it's a little lengthy, but it explains everything, where your stimulus check is if you didn't get it, how you got to go about getting it, or when you will get your stimulus check, if it's Social Security or direct deposit or this debit card. It explains it all if you can stop by and check it out. And a whole lot of other videos on the stimulus. Again, folks, I want to thank you very much for stopping by, and most of all, take care.